Welcome to Forensic Friday.
where we examine the intersection of true crime, psychology, and the heart of being human in the middle of it all.
I was waiting for you to say hi because I always say it in a weird way, and then you're like,
Both of our eyes are like, are we recording? Are we doing the thing? Because we've been on fire in other parts of our life this week.
yeah, and we already talked for like 90 minutes, and now we're gonna record.
I'm so tired.
I do love you, though. I mean, I think if there's anybody that I'm gonna stay up late with and do this with you, I would do this with you. But it's, we've had a week.
It's 10 p.m.
It's 10 p.m. It is, which is like 2 hours past when we would prefer to be winding down. You in particular, me.
Hunter. Yeah, I'm usually in bed by now.
Yeah, no, I'm not usually in bed. If I'm in bed, I'm still wired. But
I have a weird hormonal thing that's impacting my tiredness.
well, in case any of you were wondering if patriarchy is dying, the answer is absolutely not. It's everywhere still. So we've had some run-ins with that this week. We've had maybe full moon adjacent behaviors. Clinically, I would say
We did get some good admissions.
we did. We had a bit of a deranged phone call, and it ended in a good way.
Deranged is an understatement.
It was effective.
A clinician walked by in the hallway and was like, I hope they're okay.
That's unfortunate. We were the only ones talking. I know. Nat and I have a bit of a process, and it's not even intentional. Maybe 1 out of 10 times we coordinate this little dance, but we have a good cop, bad cop because people gravitate generally towards one of us initially and then usually like both of us by the end. That's what happens.
Usually.
So we flip sides sometimes just naturally in the course of conversation. Sometimes we plan it a little bit if it's helpful in an intervention. This one, it was just both of us
bad cops.
Put on the gas.
We were both bad cops.
Oh, both bad cops, passing the phone back and forth.
There was maybe some raised voices.
A little bit. I regret nothing.
No, same. I think also our person regrets nothing.
No, this is the thing that I think is unique to forensic therapy. We are not investigators like sitting there, trying to get a confession out of someone. That's not what we do. However, it's not traditional therapy where you just sit and talk about your feelings. It is forensic court-ordered therapy to increase safety in the community, which requires confrontation, accountability, all those things. It just looks a little more intense than your average therapy session.
100%.
I would say. And this week was a lot of that.
Yes.
It was a lot of that. So we're still, fighting the patriarchy and domestic violence and all the things.
We're just doing the Lord's work over here.
I thought of that movie, The Heat, is it Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock? Have you not seen this movie? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we're going to need to watch that soon.
We probably should have done a room noise because I have my AC going.
It's fine. I don't even care. If y'all are bothered by the buzzing, go back 5 episodes, listen to something new. I don't even know. We can give a room noise.
It's too hot to not have AC.
Have your AC. It's been a day and a week already. What day is it?
Have to Friday? Shower. I went on a run this morning. I was telling another one of my clients. They're telling me how they went to Cancun or somewhere in Mexico, and they were like, I just constantly sweat the whole time. And I was like, that sounds horrible. And she was like, I came home and it was like, it feels cool out and it's like 100 degrees. And I was like, well, I went for a run this morning and I thought I was going to literally die a mile and a half in. So
is it that hot?
Well, yeah.
I only went outside to get my hair done, and that involved getting in my car. I'm not going to share the car drama tonight because we have no time. So I will do that another day. But I am driving a beautiful car with a great AC. So I didn't even feel the heat today. I was in my car or I was in my house. Both of which are cold.
I will say my house AC is really nice in the basement, but it's like almost too nice. And I had to turn our AC off today because I was freezing in my house.
I had to put a heated blanket on.
Mm.
For me, I think this is a perimenopause problem. I'm one or the other. That's where
Yeah.
we are right now.
Yeah, my house was just freezing.
Whatever.
Also, I just have to say, Grace is doing this really cute thing
Oh, I love her.
where she will stand. She's got a good stand.
Oh yeah, it's like a
That's-
squat. Like she's got little baby muscles.
No, yeah, she's strong. She's strong as heck. So she'll stand. She's got her like wide stance, and then she'll start to walk, but she doesn't near the dog bed, and then she collapses on the dog bed.
It's very
amazing.
cute.
I know.
She's gonna be a snowboarder. She has a snowboarder stance.
She does.
I thought this the other day. I was like, oh, Nat's
Yeah.
gonna have so much fun with her because she's
I'm gonna
already
teach
got
her
this
all
like
the things.
she already like intuitively kind of knows. I think a lot of babies do this, but
Mhm.
like she kind of gets it, like that a wider stance is balance, and you can see her doing her little arms. I'm like, she's gonna
And she
snowboard.
loves dancing. So I was cooking her dinner, and by cooking, I was microwaving her some not Greco's. Yeah, no, Greco's. It's an Italian place from Frisco that my dad brought her today because she loves it. She loves pasta and meatballs. So like she won't eat. I'm gonna take her to the doctor and they're gonna tell me she's too skinny. So I'm like, girl, pasta and meatballs, it's your best friend.
Oh yeah.
So she was eating pasta and meatballs tonight. Afterward, well, was it after? It might have been after. Afterwards, she was doing her fun like walk, crawl, fall thing. And then I brought her into the TV area and I had Encanto on because I love Encanto.
I do too.
And she's distracted by Encanto because of the songs and then the picture of it. So but she like gets on the ground. She's like fussing to like get down on the ground. And so she's like standing there by the couch and she's just doing this.
Oh yeah. Well, that's her noodle dance as well.
Dancing.
Dancing. Hydra doing the noodle dance.
I was like, girl, you got rhythm.
Oh yeah, she does.
So
Oh, she's perfection.
I know.
Matt keeps picking up. Well, he has a big, like, long day with friends on Saturday. So Garrett and I are going to have a whole day together.
Fun.
And he's going to have so much fun. It's great. But he keeps picking up these phrases. I was telling Nat, like, I'm like, talk about it, or he calls me bruh. What else? He's got a few. And they just come out of nowhere.
Love it.
And finally today, I was like, Mac, where are you even hearing this stuff? He goes, I don't know, around. I'm like, okay.
Around my friends.
And he's still doing permission to swear, which cracks me up. And then I never know which word he's going to throw out there. It's not even usually a real swear.
That's okay.
It's hilarious. And then I'm like, child, I don't have like rules for you.
I have like, yeah.
I told him he's like Benjamin Button, like where, where like you can age in reverse. He's been an old man's soul from the day he was born. So I'm like, be a kid, like mess around a little bit. And he's like, Mom, you're speeding. I'm like, I know, babe. Like, we got to get somewhere, I'm going to have to rough him up a little bit,
It's so fun. Kids are so fun. Grace is doing this funny thing. My dad the other day. I don't know why he thought of this. Well, I kind of do. I was like running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
So it was a day that ends in Y.
And absolutely. And I had my tennis shoes on because I was about to go for a run. And like I had something in my shoe. And so I like stop in the middle of the kitchen. I take my shoe off and I empty it like on the kitchen floor.
Oh my gosh.
This is how I am. And he just starts cracking up, my dad. And he's like, this is where Grace gets it. And I was like, gets what? He's like, she's so goofy and so random.
Oh, totally.
And I was like, yes. And then she also started doing this thing. And Preston and I joke with each other, but we blame each other.
Oh, yeah.
Where she does two funny things. It's really funny. One of them just literally started last night, but the other one started over the weekend where if she's over something, she'll just go,
That's you.
No, that's Preston.
I mean, I've seen Preston do it, but I've seen you do it as well. You literally go,
So does Preston.
I know. I mean,
actually, Preston goes,
I'll take your
Natalie.
word. Daddy does. I've seen him do that. I've seen him do it.
Natalie.
Yes, that I have seen.
And he laughed when I did that. I was like, you literally.
Yeah.
But then what she does now is she'll like, because she loves feeding people.
Oh, she's so
But now she'll go to feed you and then she'll trick you.
Oh,
and it's hilarious.
that's very cute.
And then she eats it herself. I'm like, you know what? If it gets the food in your stomach, we're good.
Well, we have conference next week, so I'm gonna get to hang out with her, which I'm very excited about.
I know she was like the star of the show last year.
Well, and the other thing that's fun is Mac's gonna be up there a couple nights too, so I could see the two of them having some fun because Mac has decided babies are cool. Ever since Campbell came along, he like is on it. He thinks it's great.
Love that.
He's so great. So they'll be fun together.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so we like loosely have a case.
Okay, so we're
I don't know if
doing
I
our
should
best.
even say that.
Well, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. And like literally in every area of our lives, I can just assure you, we're doing
Please,
our
you
best.
guys, just like those of you guys who've met us, and I know some of you guys, you
Mhm.
know who, hold on, you know who texted me?
Ooh.
Hold on, Gary, you're going to have to cut some of this out.
He loves that at 3 o'clock in the morning when we're like, hang on a sec, Gary, we're gonna talk about something unrelated. Poor guy.
He's fine. Carrie.
Oh, our Carrie? Which Carrie? We have two that we love.
I know, Carrie,
The one
not,
whose name is the same as my childhood best friend.
I don't remember which one that is. KRI.
Yep.
The one who lived in Frisco for a little while.
Yep. Oh, love her.
So she texted me the other day, just happy 4th of July. And I was like, girl, I'm in Frisco.
Love her.
I know.
Did you run into her?
So-
'Cause that'd be fabulous.
What?
Did you run into her?
Well, no, she wasn't there. She just texted me.
Oh, I love her.
But so people like Carrie
Hmm.
and our lovely Jessica,
Oh, yeah.
you know, those of you guys who know us pretty well,
Mm.
just like, you know, you get us.
Listen,
We're doing the best we can with what we got.
we're great. Okay, here's the thing. We win people over. We win non-podcast people over. We have a reputation for doing that.
We do.
So we do have a case for you, but we're going to discover it together because both of us have read an outline, but we're kind of finding things as we go.
Well, and there's not a lot yet to this case in our defense, but it's a big deal and there's a lot of questions about it right now. So
Mhm.
the case we're talking about is the Siders family case. The one that is in Hamden, Ohio. The population in Hamden, Ohio. Can you guess?
I don't know, like 51.
I don't even know.
And they
I
all
should
hate
Google it.
Ohio. Sorry if you live there.
Population in
It's got to be
Hamden.
small. Well, and unless they have a prison there, they're down 4 because every adult family member is no longer
Okay.
there.
Literally try to guess the population. It's not
Okay.
50.
I'm gonna guess 623.
Okay. A little more.
5,042.
Way less.
2007.
Way less.
What? We could do this all night. 1,504.
Less. 720 to 796.
Oh, I was like actually kind of close with the 500 number.
That's what well, you said 620 and I said a little more. And then you went to like 5,000.
Yeah, I did. I did do that. That did
So I don't know what jump that was, but
I don't know. Well, I figured like, oh no, maybe it's huge. Maybe it's a huge town.
I said
Well,
a little more.
They lost like almost 1% of their population then when this all happened.
Yes.
Cool.
So in the small village of Hamden, Ohio.
Is it a village?
That's what they consider it.
It's a village.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have villages? I don't think I realized we still have villages.
Yes.
That feels very like middle.
I feel like there's like some small towns that keep it quaint like that and they call it a village, but it's like not really. It's just called that.
I'm getting a medieval picture. Like a village.
I don't think it's medieval.
Well, I don't know.
Go look at their faces. It's not medieval.
Okay, I'm gonna look at their faces. That I have not done yet.
Siders family, Ohio.
Oh Lord. Okay.
It's rough.
Oh shit. That's
no, dude.
They need to have a warning before they show her face. I don't even know which one this is, but that needed a warning. Okay, well, go ahead and introduce the people because I just saw a picture of one of them and I'm gonna have nightmares. I need to watch a Disney movie now.
So there is Gary Siders Sr.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like decide, should I be a human being or a therapist in this moment?
I don't know. I have thoughts as well. I mean, I already just called her a jump scare, and she is. Okay.
Okay, but here's the thing, Elizabeth, I have stuff about. But Gary L. Siders Sr., I don't know which way he's looking.
Beat him yet. I saw her and I was still recovering. And then I pulled him up and I'm like, he looks angry at two people at once.
We'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Southeast Counseling Center. Southeast Counseling Center is a 501c3 nonprofit mental health provider right here in Parker, Colorado, conveniently located just off major highways. We serve the whole family, from play therapy for kids to couples and family therapy, trauma treatment, psychological testing, and specialized groups. Access matters. That's why Southeast Counseling Center accepts Medicaid, Tri-West, and victim compensation, and also offers a community subsidy program to help people who fall in the gap between Medicaid and traditional insurance coverage. And because we're a nonprofit, every dollar donated by the community goes directly towards providing treatment services for people who need help. Prefer to meet at home? Telehealth is available statewide, so anyone in Colorado can access our services. To get started, call 720-842-5553 or fill out our secure web inquiry form at secounseling.org. Southeast Counseling Center, care that is accessible, compassionate, and rooted in the community. And then there's Christina L. Siders, and I could carry my groceries in her eyes.
Which one's? Oh, the wife? The one who chose him. Let's see.
Yes. Christina L. Sanders. I could carry my groceries with her eyes.
Okay, let's see this.
Think about what I'm saying.
No, like the bags?
Yep.
Okay, wait, sorry. Hang on. Why is it playing a video? I just want a picture. I don't really
Just
want
Google Siders family and go to images and you can see all of them.
That's real smart, Nat.
I know.
That's what I'm going to do.
I don't know why you're not doing this.
It's been a week. Nat had to talk me off a literal edge. It was a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a lot too. Now, I have theories already, but we're going to give this one a heavy dose of the allegedlys.
Then there's Gary L. Siders Jr.
Yeah. Also unfortunate looking, but maybe slightly less terrifying.
I mean, his eyes are looking the same direction.
Yes. Well, and he just doesn't look quite as, I don't know.
And then there's Elizabeth A. Siders, who is married into the family.
Why do I feel like she was the leader?
I actually don't agree.
I don't know.
So she had her first baby. Hold on, I don't want to butcher this. She had her first baby super young.
Well, let's back up. So we have 4 adults in this case, right? Yeah. And so we have, I'm guessing, right, kind of grandma and grandpa. Is that right?
Yes. So this involves children, as we've mentioned. Mm-hmm. It involves a family structure, as we've been talking about, that's going to raise a lot of questions. And it involves a woman, Elizabeth, who prosecutors have charged as a defendant, but whose own attorney isn't sure if she should be sitting at that side of the table or seated across from them. So, on the morning of June 30th, 2026.
Yeah, like a week ago.
In this little village, one of the most rural counties in the state, which, go figure,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Law enforcement executes a search warrant on a home on Omer Street in Hamden, Ohio. Well, it says this isn't a random tip, but it was at first supposed to be a random tip.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's interesting. And it was a random tip about
I think
the indecent exposure. Because that's what I read was it was an indecent exposure.
what do you, I thought it was living conditions.
No, well, what I read, and this is the thing, there's so much new stuff.
There's so much. There's so much. And I don't know what's true and what's
What
not
I
true.
read is they were executing a search based on an unrelated.
Mm.
And the warrant was for, let me pull it up here.
Gary Sr.
Uh-huh. Oh, the warrant was unrelated to child endangerment. So they went in there because
Oh.
they were investigating Gary Jr.
Oh, shoot.
on 4 misdemeanor indecent exposure charges. And while they were there at the house,
They were like, this is really bad.
then they saw what was going on and they found 16 children living in a 12 by 12 room.
Yeah.
And that kicked that all off.
Yep.
So he was, they were charging him with sexual offense.
Yes. So they found 16 children, ages ranging from 18 years all the way down to 17 months.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? Investigators say that these children were kept in an area measured approximately 12 feet by 12 feet for most of the last 4 years.
I'm looking at my office, which is about that.
Yeah. It's a bedroom. It's the size of a bedroom.
Were they in a house?
Yes.
And they just were all
So
in
you
one room
can
of the house.
Google pictures of the house. It's horrible.
It's a tiny house too.
Well, it's a tiny house and the living conditions they're awful. Awful. The sheriff described the conditions as reflecting third world country, like third world conditions, and said the children were covered in urine and feces.
Did they lock them in there? Like, did they have access? I know you don't know a ton about this, but
I don't know. But some of them were in, so they said if they didn't go when they went, like this was kind of like a divine intervention type of situation. If they didn't go when they went, some of the kids were in such dire condition, within 24 hours they would have died.
Wow.
Some of them. Some of the kids, it literally says some of the kids were close to death. They were taken to Columbus Hospital, and at least 2 of them were flight for life because of this. And you know me, like I don't love doing kid cases. I hate doing kid cases. And also, in my opinion, it's some of the most heinous stuff. And I think even before, but after having a kid, there's a part of me that's like so focused on justice for kiddos. You know what I mean? And so like this case, I'm thankful that none of them died. All of them are still alive. So I think 16 were found. I believe she had 19 or 20 pregnancies.
Yes.
And some of the kids had passed away, but last I looked, there were no details as to why.
I just saw Ohio twins insiders neglect case died of natural causes. I don't know how old they were or anything, but that just came out. So there'll be more coming out about this thing.
Well, and allegedly, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant now?
Elizabeth.
Well, what's interesting about this is we have such a systemic problem but they got married. I'm sure you have this, but they got married.
Yes.
He was in like his education stopped in ninth grade.
Yeah.
Her education stopped in eighth grade. How old were they when they got married?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
But they're only 3 years apart. So Elizabeth and Gary, the parents, I'm assuming, I actually don't know who's the parent of who. Are all of the children parented by Elizabeth and Gary Jr.?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's what we know right now. So I have some theories,
Go for it.
but I don't want to say them yet. So she had her first kid. I'm trying to figure out her age. She was like 14 or 15 years
Well,
old.
she's 33 now.
Yes.
So if the oldest is 18, math, 15. She would have had the first kiddo at 15.
Yes. So she started at 15. I remember reading she was super young.
And she's had like a pace that's a kid a year, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To have that many kiddos.
Yeah. And then the last two sets were twins. I'm surprised she's alive, to be honest with you. You know?
Was she living? So, and you may not know this, but I have questions around like in the house, the kids were all in one room. Was mom in the room with the kids? Did the couples each have a room and then the kids were all in one room?
So that's what we don't know. So
Okay.
some of the theory right now is that Elizabeth is actually also a victim. Which, so there was an interview she was given, and this is the hard thing with like media and social media and whatever. There was a video that was taken of her, and there's an image where she's like a pretty gnarly bruise on her arm during her interview. Like looks like a holding bruise.
Yeah.
Like a handprint. And so they're trying to figure out if she's part of the perpetration or if she is actually also potentially a victim of the situation. Or maybe a little bit of both, but like grooming and all that. I mean, this started happening when she was 15 or earlier. She had her first child at 15.
It sounds like one thing that's circulating that you probably saw was someone claiming to be her brother, which again, we can't verify that. Described her as being almost like indoctrinated.
Yes.
And said that welfare officials may have had some prior knowledge.
Yes.
So that's interesting too. And I did see some of the ages of the victims may point to incest.
Say that again.
One of the things that I'm seeing on the like a reputable news site, is that the victims' ages, again allegedly, but may point to incest. And so I don't know what they mean by that exactly. But it's a News Nation.
No, this is like a huge
article. So I think what they're looking at is timelines of pregnancies and birth and just seeing who parented who and how and all that kind of stuff, which is a nightmare, Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly kind of wonder, and I hate even asking this question, but I wonder like how many kids are the seniors' kids and the juniors' kids.
Well, that was kind of my initial thought was like, I wonder if all of those kids, even just statistically, I mean, it could happen, but it's just, I mean, at a minimum, that feels like probably some abuse happening there. I just don't, you know what I mean? That many kids that close together and they look rough though. And I'm not saying that to be mean. Like I can say
I know we like joke, but like no,
they hurt kids, so like I can be shitty about that.
Right.
I hate that so much. It offends me to the core. But when I look at them And, Nat and I have worked with people who have abused drugs. And again, this is all allegedly. I'm not seeing one thing about drugs in this article.
Mm-mm.
But when I'm looking at how these people look,
I don't think there are drugs involved.
looking at her and looking at him, I will be shocked.
Maybe for them. I don't think for the grandparents.
I don't know about the grandparents. They look haggard AF, but for the
Oh yeah.
ages, and that can be lots of things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I look at her and I am looking at his face and I'm seeing some telltale signs of
Well, I'm wondering if
that.
hers is literally living in feces and pee. Like her eyes are so red. I'm like, they were living in what is it called? Inhabitable conditions.
So what's interesting to me is that
Like toxic conditions.
the grandparents weirdly look cleaner
Yes.
than the younger
Yes.
parents of the kids. We clearly, and I think I can say that it's allegedly, but allegedly clearly,
Hmm.
if they were executing warrants for indecent exposure, that invites tons of questions about the family system, sexual abuse, all the things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's interesting that it was the younger one. And then
Mhm.
I'm looking at the older two and I'm like, okay, what
Yeah.
is going on here? Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's giving Elizabeth Smart a little bit. And the
Yeah.
fact that those two look cleaner
Yeah.
is interesting. So it makes me wonder, like, that's why I was asking, did they live in the room with the kids? Like, why were
Right.
they so dirty? They also may have been crying. Like, this is the thing. We don't know. They may have been crying. Like, they may
Right.
be, their eyes may be red because they were crying. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I look at
Rough,
her. I mean, truthfully, I look at her and I'm like, it looks like she's been living
Mm-hmm.
in a really terrible condition.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. So there's also other images that are like coming up of the grandparents and like I think their daughter
Mm-hmm.
and their daughter's sitting outside with them on like the porch. And it's very clear that like the living conditions are terrible. And it's like, and they're saying that's not who called.
Mm-mm.
So she knew. There's a lot of people who knew about this
Mm-hmm.
and what was going on, or at least could have had an idea. But I do believe, I just have a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that Elizabeth was somehow, I mean, obviously there's a part of her that is guilty of child abuse and neglect and
1000%. Yeah.
100%. I also believe that she might have also been victimized.
We'll be right back.
If you work with court-ordered clients, you already know the system can be overwhelming. Documentation, coordination, compliance tracking, billing, on top of actually doing the therapy. That's why we want to tell you about Reliatrax, a one-stop platform built specifically for therapists working in the court-ordered space and voluntary treatment. Reliatrax helps you stay connected with probation and referral sources so everyone's on the same page and your clients get the best care possible without the endless emails, calls, and paperwork. And here's the exciting part. Reliatrax now offers Aura, their new AI assistant. Aura helps streamline documentation, keeps you organized, and supports your workflow so you can spend less time clicking boxes and more time doing clinical work. Reliatrax also supports insurance billing, including Medicaid, making it easier to serve both court-ordered and voluntary clients all in one system. No juggling platforms and no workarounds. And the other amazing thing is you have an actual team of people who can support you, not some automated system. If you're looking for a smarter, more efficient way to manage compliance, communication, and care, Reliatrax was built for this. Check out Reliatrax and see how it can support you, your clients, and the systems you work in without burning you out. You can go to www.reliatrax.com to get started. Well, particularly if it comes out that there's some kind of culty, weird dynamic in the family, which
Yeah.
there's some markers of that for sure.
Yeah.
But then also I'm looking at them and I'm just thinking with child welfare, first of all, those folks are under-resourced. And this is This is not a urban center or like a suburban center that has a lot of resources. This is like a very rural, I don't know if it's economically depressed or it's just their house, but they don't have a million caseworkers. So sometimes what happens is a family will get on the radar and caseworker goes out there and they clean up their act for a couple visits. They close the case.
Mhm.
And when they have limited resources, they just can't. We see this in every area of the system.
Right.
People think, and I can understand this theory that the system wants people involved for the money, but it's also very expensive to have people in the system.
Yeah.
So I've seen lots of numbers on all parts of this, but when it comes to child welfare, there's a lot of truly great people that I've met over the years who are trying to do great work. They're
Mhm.
under-resourced, and because there's so much turnover, it's hard to get consistent actions, even within the same case,
Mhm.
you know? And so if child welfare saw any version of this home and closed the case and like didn't check in again, that's heartbreaking.
Mhm.
That's heartbreaking.
I think here's what I think. I agree with you 100%.
And I can see why it would happen. I'm not like just being
Yes.
critical. I
Yes.
can see why that would happen, but
Well,
how,
under-resourced, everything. Yeah.
you know?
I have a theory.
What's your theory?
I think Elizabeth and Mr. Jr. met obviously when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the parents, the grandparents, are the primary perpetrators. And then Mr. Jr.
Yeah.
is also in on it
Mm-hmm.
and was like indoctrinated in whatever
Mhm.
belief system they have.
Mm-hmm.
And Elizabeth got roped in
Mm-hmm.
and then became a perpetrator.
Mm-hmm.
That's my theory. Because I'm even looking at a picture of both Gary Sr. and Gary Jr. And it's like, I mean, Gary Sr. is just like a fucking wreck.
Yeah, he's a wreck.
But Gary Jr. looks fine.
Mm-hmm.
He looks fine. But I do wonder if they were living more in the conditions and the conditions were so bad. Because I mean, think about it. 2 of the kids were almost dead.
I wonder.
And so when I look at both the Gary Jr. and Elizabeth, their eyes are so red that genuinely looks like they are living in something that is causing significant irritation to their body.
Mm.
It really does.
Well, yes, it does. Well, and I bet there's animals too. I mean, this is,
No, it's all a mess.
they're
It's
not
all-
just collecting people. I feel like there's probably a lot happening
Yeah.
there. But I'm looking at,
And the picture of the grandma and Elizabeth.
mm-hmm.
Elizabeth looks terrified. The grandma looks unbothered.
Well, also Gary, so he just had a medical emergency. He got out of jail after the medical emergency and then was placed on a recognizance bond, which is interesting.
They don't figure this out before he dies. What a pussy.
Well, she looks so different now. When you see pictures of Elizabeth Siders, she looked so different in high school before this, or like in middle school before this change
Oh, like
happened.
the blonde?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So
No,
that's,
she's wrecked. She's
yeah.
wrecked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good reminder in a case like this to wait for more information. I think it's normal, and we are having theories because I think that that's part of how we change things is to be able to
Yeah.
sit with and wonder how this happened.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to send you this really quick.
there are some patterns for sure.
So I want you to look at the picture of Elizabeth and the grandma. So scroll down a little. I'm going to send this in the chat.
Okay.
So she has a massive bruise around her arm that looks like she's been restrained, like by like handcuffs or something.
Mm. Let me see.
And this is what people are alluding to.
Okay, I'm looking. Oh yeah, I see a bruise.
The wraparound on her
Yeah.
left arm.
Now she was also handcuffed by the cops too. So
But they don't handcuff up that high.
no, but it depends how tight they were. Because
They were pretty tight.
they can move depending on,
If
like
it was that high, her hand would have gotten out of it.
maybe. But I agree with you. I mean, I just don't think they definitely look very different sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really thankful that they got those kids out of there because holy cow.
Yeah.
And it says injuries specifically. Developmentally disabled. I mean, it's more than neglect. There was some active abuse. None of them were in school, which that explains some of the lack of involvement, you know? And it's just really, really, really sad. And statistically, grandpa's not looking so good. Like we just know statistics on ages of offenders, some of that kind of stuff. And then you have Gary freaking Jr., who, actually led the police there in the first place because of his public indecency.
Yeah. So to be continued, my friends, like this case is unfolding as we speak. So we will be covering more of this as it opens, but it's a big deal right now, as it should be. And I hope those kids find really good homes.
This is interesting. Sorry. Now I'm on a thing. I'm following it to the bottom of the well now. But they're getting into like old social media stuff. And they're kind of going back and forth about, what she knew, what she didn't know, what the family's saying.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, you guys. We'll bring you updates as they come. And I don't know. I think it's just another reminder, see something, say something,
Yeah.
And we as clinicians, we did have one situation that was interesting a few years back. We were working with a family that had some hard things. Not like this, but some hard things. And there was a caseworker that was newer. And again, I feel for them. They have huge caseloads and everything else. But they came in and really just didn't handle things well with a teenager that I was seeing. And we just, we had to brainstorm. I tried to be helpful, but we need training and resources for these folks too. And they don't have what they need either. But the consequences when we miss stuff or when kids aren't in school and you know what I mean? It's terrible. It's just terrible. So we will keep you guys posted. Let us know if you know something we don't know. If you're from Ohio and you have an insider scoop, let us know.
Yes.
And we will. I don't even know what I was gonna say. We're at conference next week. We'll have a good episode next week because I think we might actually do a recording of a Hunt a Killer game. Because we are working on partnering with them. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.
As always.
Bye, forensic friends.
I'm Janine.
And I'm Nat.
And as always, thanks for listening and join us next week for more crime, psychology, and heart.